Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Amadou Ahidjo Stadium, where we are having second round qualifiers for the Under 17 Women's World Cup Morocco 2026, and it is the second leg of the game between Cameroon and Cote d'Ivoire. On aggregate, for now, it's still 0-0. This game is 0-0 after there was a 0-0 tie out there in Dakar, Senegal. The winner of this game goes through to the third round. And today for Cameroon in goal we have Boulder, jersey number 16, Fala Sulai Boulder. In defense, left back Ebot, left center back we have Elong Bedian, right center back we have Ekodek, and as a right back this afternoon for Cameroon we have Sado Maji. In midfield we have Esian Amba. Equally we have Jose Reina and Biki. And in attack we have for Cameroon just number 13 Mboa Dikale. As center forward we have Tomandre Mimbama and second Minze. We are 9 minutes gone and it's still 0 for Cameroon, 0 for Senegal. The girls of Coach Mike Ndumu have one principal assignment this afternoon: to score and do not concede, because in the African competitions we have the away goal rule. A free kick for Cameroon into the area, header, and the ball goes out of action. Corner kick for Cameroon, or rather the referee, with the decision from her assistant, says it's a goal kick for Senegal and not a corner kick for Cameroon. Senegal beating up play through their goalkeeper Awa Balde. A long one forward, interception in midfield from Reina, and Senegal moving forward with the Cameroonian player on the green turf, but a quick ball forward, a crossing, header, and Senegal still attacking. Good defense there by Sado Maji, but Senegal wins it again in midfield. Senegal beating it up play through their midfielder and Nyasi, but Cameroon wins it again, and that's a quick attack. The ball over to Dikale, and she plays out right to Isian. Unfortunately, the ball rolls out of action. It will be a goal kick for the young Seranga Lionesses of Senegal. Cameroon this afternoon would want to continue the beautiful journey which the under 17 Lionesses have been witnessing so far, qualifying for the World Cup last year. They would like to experience back-to-back qualifications, but it's always tough against Wafu opponents. By Wafu opponents, I mean opponents from West Africa. Clearance there by Venel Batebout. Throw in for Senegal. Ball comes forward and the ball goes out of action. The throw in for Cameroon will be executed by Batebout. A long one from a boat. Thoughts Tereseke Minze about again with another opportunity to give a long throw towards Minze. And it is Cameroon right in Senegal's half. Another throw in from a boat forward towards Mimbama, and it's Cameroon, the ball forward. Interception there from Senegal's defense, and a long clearance there by Maimouna Koli. She has the name of another Senegalese centre-back, legend of the game in Senegal, Ferdinand Koli, as Senegal attacks again. A long one. Beautiful save there by Fala Boulder. A long one from her. The ball in midfield, header there. As Cameroon attacks again. Ball won in midfield by Esiang. And the referee says that's a last warning. A last warning for Monique Sadio. Shirt number 6 for Senegal. Free kick will be executed by jersey number 12, Fancy Judith, and captain for Cameroon. A long one from her forward. Onto the crossbar, but the ball still in Senegal's 18-meter area. That was close. That was close for Cameroon. The first ball onto the crossbar from captain Judith Ekodek, and the follow-up action with Senegal's shaky defense. Fortunately for them, their goalkeeper Awa Balde was watching, and she made a beautiful save. Minze with the corner kick onto the crossbar. That was closing. Two close chances in less than 60 seconds after a beautiful corner kick from Teresa Kem, which crashed onto the crossbar, and the follow-up wasn't successful. But Cameroon is coming right into the game. Mimbama picks it up for Cameroon. Unfortunately, interception there by Senegal. Senegal tries a quick play, but Cameroon picks it up through Sado Maji, and Cameroon moves forward again. Koli clears the ball for Senegal. It's a throw-in for Cameroon in Senegal's half. Throw-in will be executed by Wendy. The ball goes out of action again. Another corner kick for Cameroon. The third corner kick for Cameroon in this half. Another opportunity to go, and the ball comes again. Another corner kick for Cameroon. That was a close one as Mimbama attacked the first bar, or rather it was Keon. The ball comes in again. Very good set pieces executed by Elizabeth Therese Sekem Mindy. Beautiful play from the indomitable Lionesses under 17. Captain picks it up, a long one from her forward, and it's Cameroon attacking in through Mboa Dikale. Another long ball from Captain Judith, and the ball comes back to Mboa Dikale. Mboa Dikale in corner trigger, a shot from Balde saves for Senegal, and the ball comes again. Cameroon pressing on. Senegal surviving after a beautiful shot from Mboa Dikale. We saw an amazing save there by Awabalde in goal for Senegal. The follow-up, a cross from Dikale again, and the header from Minde, while Mimbama tried an acrobatic kick, and it's Cameroon again, picking up through captain Judith Alexandra, and Senegal defending. Mimbama picks it up for Cameroon. The ball in Senegal's half. Clearance for Senegal, and it'll be a throw-in for Cameroon. Long ball from Judith. Interception there by the Senegalese. Judith plays the ball forward again. Mimbama attacks of Cameroon. Mimbama, and the referee says Mimbama was too physical on her, or with her intervention there. Thomas Andrea Mimbama. Cameroon once again picks up the ball through captain Francis Judith, but clearance goes out of action. We throw in for Senegal. Throw in will be executed by Mame Nyasi. Nyasi with a long throw, header there by Mboa Dikale. Beautiful play there by interception from the Senegalese. Clearance from Cameroon. The ball picked up there in midfield. And the ball comes again to Mboa Dikale. Dikale forward to Mimbama. Mimbama in control. Mimbama beats one person. A cross from Mimbama. Minte with the ball. What will she do? She had the option to score, but her decision at the end of the day did not help her. Minte had the goal open to her, but she shot wide, and it's still 0 for Senegal, 0 for Cameroon. 20 minutes of action here at the Amadou Ahidjo Stadium. Cameroon keeps pressing on. 5 shots already for Cameroon. Cameroon hit the crossbar 3 times in these first 20 minutes. Yet to score, but we have a long way to go before the end of the game. And the ball picked up there in midfield by Offling Esianamba. Beautiful play from her. The Senegalese had to put her down to take the ball. Francis Alexandra. Ekodek plays a short one with her partner in defense, Elon Bedian. Bedian still in control. Bedian moving forward. Bedian back to Francis. A long one from Francis forward. Header by the Senegalese defense. Koli with a clearance for Senegal. The ball in midfield. Maimouna Koli with the ball. She plays the ball out wide to Diarra Diene. Interception there for Cameroon by Batebot. And it'll be a throw-in for Senegal right in Cameroon's half. The ball comes in, picked up there by Diarra Diene. Diene once again, good interception there from Elizabeth Teresa Sekeminde. And the ball comes forward. A throw-in for Senegal. Oh, a corner kick for Senegal. 3rd corner kick in this first half. Corner kick will be executed by Mariama Fati, captain, jersey number 10 for Senegal. The referee this afternoon is from the DR Congo. The ball comes in, header, clearance. And the ball still with the Senegalese. Mariama with another ball in the area, header. And it goes wide. Goalkeeper Fala Sulai Boda. And Cameroonian defender indicating to the referee that there was an elbow from her Senegalese counterpart, and that's the wrong one. Senegal picks it up again, but Francie watches as she clears, and it will be a throw-in for Senegal. It's throw-in again for Senegal. For those watching from out of Cameroon or from out of the town of Yaoundé, it's a very hot afternoon here at Mfandena. Sunny, as you see from our images. Throw in Bate Ebot for Cameroon. A long one from Bate Ebot towards Minze. Another throw in for Cameroon as the under-17 Lionesses begin piling up pressure in Senegal's half. The ball forward, header there by Teresa Sekem, and Teresa Sekem once again, a cross from her. It comes Mimbama. Balde with another save for Senegal. And the ball won in midfield by Cameroon, and it's an offside situation against Andrea Mimbama. A good number of fans present this afternoon at the Amadou Aïdjo Stadium to encourage the under-20 Lionesses. Awa Balde for Senegal. She goes long. The ball goes into Cameroon's half. Ebot wins the header. Ebot still in control. A clearance from Ebot. It goes out of action. It'll be a throw in for Senegal. And Jene is brought down by Bate Ebot. And he gives a free kick for Senegal. The free kick will be executed by Mbene Diop as goalkeeper Falaboda sets the wall of two. Minde and Ebot as Diop gives a long one forward. He goes out of action. Be a goal kick for Cameroon. The fans pushing the indomitable Lionesses this afternoon. Ebot with the throw in for Cameroon. Ball comes in, header. by Sekem. Senegal beating up play. Mimbama picks it up for Cameroon. Mimbama still in control. She plays with Sekem. Sekem, a cross from her forward towards Dikale. Dikale chasing the ball, and Iru rose quietly out of action with defender Mame Nyasi watching. Balde with a long one, straight out of action. Her coach, Mame Musa Diarra, not happy because it was a waste as Dikale comes again for Cameroon. Mboa Dikale, and it is a free kick for Cameroon. The referee issues a final warning to Mame Tuti Nyasi, and it will be a free kick for Cameroon. Free kick will be executed by Captain Francis Judith Alexandra Ekodek. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Cameroonian players in Senegal's penalty area, and the ball comes in. Clearance by Me Diop, but it's Cameroon again through Mboa Dikale. It's a long ball forward. It comes over to Sadio Minji. A cross from her. José Reina Keho had the opportunity to score, but her timing wasn't great as the referee blows her whistle for a free kick to Cameroon. Can see coach Ndumu Mike was clearly not happy with our players who keep missing chance after chance. And the central referee this afternoon, Greta Musimu from the DRC, blast her whistle for a cooling break. Like we said earlier, it's a very hot afternoon here in the nation's capital, which is a little bit surprising because we are in the dry season, or the rainy season, sorry. We are in the rainy season here in Cameroon. Coaches also taking advantage of this cooling break to dish out instructions to their players. With the cooling break also, Cameroon has been able to make a tactical switch on the pitch as Teresa Sekem Minzi comes to the right while Mboa Dikale goes to the left. Senegal clears and Senegal attacks. The ball picked up there by Diarra Diene. Diene still in control. She plays with her captain Fatih. Unfortunately, the pass from Fatih goes out of action. and it will be a goal kick for goalkeeper Boulder to execute. Francine with the ball forward. It goes over to Mimbama. Mimbama with the ball wide to Minze. And it will be a throw in for Cameroon deep in Senegal's half. Throw in executed by Wendy Serena Magi. Magi assessing the options, and she throws the ball. Mimbama with the header, the ball in Senegal's penalty area. The ball comes again. Clearance by Kohli. The next clearance by Diop. And it is still Cameroon attacking. Nyasi. And the ball goes out of action. It will be a goal kick for Senegal. Kohli with a long one forward. Cartoon Francis. Judith clears for Cameroon as Fatih picks it up. Ebot was vigilant. Ebot played the ball out of action. A throw in for Senegal. Mamejene with the ball. A crossing for Senegal. Timely intervention by goalkeeper Boulder for Cameroon as Senegal was attacking there through Habib Barrow. Fortunately for the fans here in Yaoundé, Barrow was not successful in her mission. And it's still 0 for Cameroon. 0 for Senegal. With goalkeeper Fala Boulder receiving treatment. I can see Rashidatu Musa, Cameroon's second goalkeeper, already in the warm-up session with goalkeeper coach Gibles Zonko. Zonko, a name we definitely know in Cameroonian football. Zonko, former goalkeeper of PWD of Bamenda. He also worked as goalkeeper coach of Fovu of Baham. He had a short spell as goalkeeper coach at Unisport. And right now, he is goalkeeper coach for the under-17 Indomitable Lionesses. Rashidatu Musa receives more instructions from coach Zonko. Or rather, should we say Zonku. We actually have two Cameroonian players receiving treatment. Elombediang is the other player, center back for Cameroon, receiving treatment alongside her goalkeeper, Boulder. But it was a bold intervention there from Fala Boulder. The coaching staff patiently waiting for the final words from the medical team before taking a decision whether or not to substitute goalkeeper Boulder. Defender Bediang on her feet. Good news for Cameroon. And equally goalkeeper Boulder, which is good news for the indomitable Lionesses. A long one from goalkeeper Boulder, header in midfield as Cameroon tussles, but Fati wins it for Senegal. A long ball from Fati, thought her center forward Hawajara. But it's an offside situation as Boulder gives another long ball forward. Header there by Mbalo Dia. Fati with a long ball forward. Interception there by captain and centre back Francis, who gives a long ball for Cameroon. Mimbama with a pass forward, and the indomitable is moving forward again. Clearance from a long Bediang, and would be another throw-in for Senegal. After the interception there by Gertrude Merveille Biki. And we have the referee setting some order between Kohli and Wendy Serna. Asking both players to respect sportsmanship on the pitch. And it is Senegal beating on our play game. A crossing straight into the hands of goalkeeper Boulder. Boulder with the long ball forward. Header there by Nyasi. And it sees Cameroon still in control through Orpheline at Essien, but she loses out as Senegal attacks through Diarra Djene. Beautiful interception there by Leon Batebot. That was an interception just like in the days of old. An interception just like Rigobert Song Pahanak. The great captain of Cameroon. But Cameroon concedes a free kick. captain Mariama Fati of Senegal with the free kick. Ebot and Meve. The ball comes in from Fati and beautifully picked up there by goalkeeper Boda, who gives a long one, a long throw, but intercepted by Senegal. Nyasi forward to Diop, and it's an offside situation against Maimouna Koli. Maimouna Koli, who has moved forward from the right side of Senegal's defense to the left side. Francis with a long ball forward. Cameroon still in control. And it's a throw-in for Senegal. Toutiniasi. Quietly assessing her options, and she goes long, header there by Dikale, and it is a good throw for Cameroon in Senegal's half. Throw in executed, and Mimbama for Cameroon. Dikale, we have a clearance there by Habibaro. Be a long throw for Cameroon. The ball comes in. The ball comes back to Wendy. So poor one from Wendy, who was a little bit quick with her execution. Senegal moves forward through Monique Sadio, header by Captain Francis for Cameroon. The ball won there by Mariama Fati, and it will be a free kick for Senegal. The last minute of regular playtime here in Yaoundé, and it's still 0-4 Cameroon, 0-4 Senegal. Senegal with another free kick. The free kick will be executed by Captain Mariama Fati, who is unique on the pitch with her hijab. Mariama Fati, Fati with a shot. He goes out of action. As Cameroon attacks again, and it is a beautiful ball wall out wide to Minzi, and Minzi is still in control. She beats one person, beats a second person. Beautiful interception there by goalkeeper Awabalde for Senegal. A long one from Balodia. Francis calmly plays the ball out of action. It'll be a throw in for Senegal. We are in the second minute of the 5 added on here. Clearance from the very energetic Bate Ebot, who is having a fine game this afternoon. The ball comes forward again. Interception there by Josie Reina, and she's still in control. Reina still in control. Reina, and it is a free kick for Cameroon. Free kick by Bedian. The ball comes forward, interception there, and the referee says that there was a push by the Senegalese defender. And it is a free kick for under 17 Lionnes. Francis Judith Alexandra Ekodek, captain this afternoon, stands ready to execute this free kick for Cameroon. Alexandra Ekodek assessing her options. A shot from Alexandra over the crossbar. A goal kick for Senegal. Clearance as Nyasi in a tussle with and it is a throw in for Senegal, much to the dismay of Cameroonian fans here. Throw in executed by Nyasi. Francie picks it up. She plays with a boat with a long one forward to Sekem. Sekem still in control with a back pass to Francie. Francie beats her vis-a-vis. Francie gives a clear one forward as Cameroon attacks. Nyasi with a clearance. Throw in for Cameroon. And it is a blast of the whistle from referee Greta Musimu of the DRC. And after 135 minutes of action, it's 0 for Cameroon. Of course, 135 minutes, it is 90 minutes in Senegal, 45 minutes in Cameroon. It is 0 for Senegal and 0 for Cameroon. Stay glued with us as in the next 45 minutes we will have the determinant for what will be the conclusion of action between the two under 17 Lionesses. We take a break, drink some water, enough water, as we come back for 45 minutes of action. Amadou Aïdjo Stadium in Yaoundé, where we're playing second round qualifiers for the under 17 World Cup, and Senegal attacks. Jaradjane had the opportunity to give Senegal the lead, but she failed to make it right for Senegal. Now it's Cameroon attacking, and it is a free kick for Senegal. First yellow card of the game goes to Jesse, number 6 for Senegal, Monique Sadio. The referee calls for the medics onto the pitch. It is Gertrude Merveille Biki, who is on the green turf receiving treatment, and now she hobbles out of action for Bediang to execute the free kick for Cameroon. Bediang assessing her options. She plays the ball wide to her captain Francis. A crossing from Francis. Clearance by Senegal. But Cameroon once again moving forward through Wendy. A pass from her captain Francis. He goes out of action, and it will be a goal kick for Awadjara in goal for Senegal as she goes short with Balo Ndiaye. A long one forward. The ball goes out of action. It will be a throw in to the under 17 indomitable Lioness. Throw in from a boat. Clearance there by Aissata Diallo. Another throw in for Cameroon. A boat once again with a long ball forward. Diene clears as Cameroon picks it up, and it's a handball against Dikale. A free kick for Senegal. Awabalde goes long for Senegal as the Senegalese players attack again through Diop, but a clearance there from Serena Maji, and we have a Senegalese player on the green turf. That is Aissata Diallo. Action for Cameroon in Senegal's half. The assistant referee says the throw-in should be executed on the right spot. Francis, captain for Cameroon, the cross in to the penalty area. A shot there from Gertrude, but the ball goes out of action. A goal kick for Senegal. Mbalo Diaye for Senegal moving forward. Mbalo Diaye once again. Mbalo with a long ball forward. Second leaves the ball to roll out of action. A boat with the throw in to second, header there by Senegalese player. Now it is Aissata Diallo with a throw in for Senegal. She plays with her captain Fatih, but the short pass from Fatih goes out of action. It'll be a throw in for Cameroon. But a boat with the throw in for Cameroon. Clearance by Aissata. A boat with a clearance again. Fatih for Senegal. Interception in the midfield by Orpheline Essian Amba. Amba who plays a long one forward. Header there by Aissata Diallo. And the ball goes out of action. Be another throw in for Cameroon. A long one from Ebot, and the ball goes forward. Mimbama challenging. Awabalde was quick off her line to pick up the ball, and she gives a long one forward. Ball won in midfield by Essian. A quick free kick from Cameroon. Mboa Dikale beats her vis-a-vis, and she moves forward again. The lightning, Mboa Dikale against Nyasi. A clearance from the Senegalese, and the ball goes out of action. Be a throw-in for Cameroon. A long one towards Mboa Dikale. Dikale still controlling. The ball still in play. Senegal thought the referee had blown for a goal kick. Mboa Dikale is still lying on the green turf, visibly in pain, and with a check from the ref to see if she requires medical attention. Captain Francis for Cameroon, a cross from her, it comes to the penalty area, header from Sekem. It will be a goal kick for Senegal, as coach Mike Nubu is backing out instructions to her girls. A long one forward towards Mimbama. Clearance by Mbalo Diaye. Francis picks it up for Cameroon calmly as she moves forward. A pass wide to Maji. A cross from Maji. Interception there from Habi Barrow. Barrow who plays the ball out of action. It will be a throw-in for Cameroon. It is still Cameroon moving forward. Francis picks it up, and it is a free kick for coach, for the girls of coach Mike Ndumu. We have the first substitution in the game, and it goes to Senegal. Jersey number 7, that is Maimouna Koli. She goes out of action and she is replaced by jersey number 17, Mama Kumba Diouf. An offensive switch for Senegal as they defend this free kick. Ekodek for Cameroon. A cross from Ekodek comes in, header by Barrow. Another clearance. And Sadio Manji, Cameroon attacking Mboa Dikale, a crossing from Essien, the ball in the penalty area, and a shot blocked there by Mariama Fati, but it's still Cameroon again. The cross in from Wendy, found no one as Senegal build up play from their own half. Balde with a long one forward. A boat picks up for Cameroon, and it's still the Lionesses in control. A long ball. Bediang wins it for Cameroon, and Mboa Dikale, the ball in midfield with Essien, Biki, Bediang with a long ball forward towards Sekem, and it's still Sekem. Vigilant defending there by Aissata Diallo. Cameroon wins. Another corner kick. Fifth corner kick for Cameroon. First in the second half. The ball comes in. And Dikalo with the ball. Dikalo once again. A free kick for Senegal. A free kick for Cameroon in Senegal's half at the edge of the penalty area. And it is Elon Bediang who stands on this one. 60 minutes of action already. An opportunity for Elon Bediang to score the first goal of the game. Bediang over the crossbar, and still a goalless tie. A long ball from goalkeeper Balde. Senegal picks it up. The left wing. Beautiful defending there by Captain Francis Judith Alexandra Ekodek. It gives a throw in to Senegal, but there is a Senegalese player on the green turf. and she requires medical attention as both medics from Senegal rush onto the pitch. An opportunity for Senegalese coach to mobilize his troops and give more tactical instructions. A throw in for Senegal. Nyasi with a long one. Interception there by Serena, who plays the ball forward towards Mimbama. Mimbama wins it for Cameroon. A counter for Cameroon. A ball forward. And unfortunately, Sekem delayed with a split second on that pass. And it was an offside against Cameroon. Free kick for Senegal. Goalkeeper Awa Balde with a long one forward. Header by Francis, or rather Bedian. Aissata with a shot forward, straight into the hands of goalkeeper Boulder. Boulder walks up, gives a long kick forward. And Senegal attacks again. And it is Essien on the green turf, who requires medical attention after the duel there with Aissata. A throw in for the Senegalese. Aissata Diallo with the throw. She gives the ball forward. A header by Biki. Another throw in by Aissata. But the assistant referee says it is a free kick for Cameroon. Free kick executed by Captain Ekodek. Header there by Aissata Diallo. Biki picks it up for Cameroon. She plays in midfield with Essien. Essien, and now the ball with Mboa Dikale. Dikale with the crossing. Beautiful interception there. A good catch by goalkeeper Awa Diallo. There was a forward pass there by Mboa Dikale. Awa Diallo was fast off her line to pick up the ball and stop Cameroon from scoring. And after a lengthy stop in the first half for Cameroon's goalkeeper Fala Boulder, now we are having a lengthy stop for goalkeeper Awa Balde of Senegal. And once again, the Senegalese technical staff mobilizing players and giving out instructions. This time around, it is the front three of Diouf, Fati, and Diop who are receiving instructions from their coaches. 68 minutes of action. 0 for Cameroon, 0 for Senegal. As the expectant crowd here await for Cameroon's first goal. It is the second round of qualifiers for the Under-17 Women's World Cup. And for everyone watching on Fekafoot TV, tonight we have an Elite One game. That's the top tier in Cameroon. Unispo of Bafang, league leaders, will be playing against Aigle du Mungo. That will be at 8:30 p.m. Cameroon time out there at the Bafang Municipal Stadium. Our Balde still receiving treatment from the medics. At the end of the game, we might have at least 5 minutes of time added on by referee Greta Musimu from the DRC. Good news for Senegal. Our Balde is back up and she plays a short one with Balo Dia. A long one from Balo Dia. Interception there by Cameroon in midfield. And the tussle, Senegal wins it through Monique Sadio. The ball won there by Indomitable Lionesses as Cameroon through Mimbama moves forward. Mboa Dikale, Dikale with the ball to Mimbama. Dikale once again, Dikale, and it is a corner kick for Cameroon. Sixth corner kick for Cameroon in the game, second in the second half. Teresa Sekem with the opportunity to deliver a cross in the penalty area. The cross comes in from Sekem. Cameroon attacking. Header by Sadio. Hesitation there from Essien, who was off balance when she received the ball at the edge of the penalty area. A boat with the ball, and the ball goes out of action. A throw in for Cameroon. A quick throw in from a boat to Mimbama. Clearance by Mbalo Dia. And it is another throw in for Cameroon in Senegal's half. A boat with another throw in She gives the ball into the penalty area. A crossing for Miti. And Mimbama attacks. Sadio Fati picks it up for Senegal. A clearance there by Sadio by Fati. Now it is a throw in for the young Teranga Lionesses, and it's Senegal attacking again. A shot comes in from Diarra Diene. Vigilant goalkeeping there by Boda, who plays a long one forward. Boda picks it up again for Cameroon. Boda visibly not happy with her teammates as she goes long again. The ball towards Mimbama, header by Nyasi. And the ball goes out of action. It's throw in for Cameroon. Second crosses, interception there from the Senegalese. Francie picks it up for Cameroon. Still in control. She gives a crossing. It comes to the danger area of Senegal. And it is a handball against Senegal. Another free kick for Cameroon in the danger territory for Senegal. Mbouadikale fix this one. And she's she concentrates to execute this free kick. Mbouadikale, a 4-woman war for Senegal. Dikale goes wide. Balde with a long one forward. Header there by Francis. Second picks it up for Cameroon. Muscular intervention there by the Senegalese midfielder Mbene Diop. But it is another free kick for Cameroon. Or rather, it is a drop ball for Cameroon as the referee drops the ball and Serena picks it up. She gives a crossing. Intervention in Senegal's penalty area, and it is a free kick for the Senegalese. Mbalodia leaves the ball for her goalkeeper, Awabalde. Balde with a long ball forward, header in midfield as Francis clears her zone. Mbouadikale, and it's a handball against Mariama Fati, captain for Senegal. Francis Ekodek with a short one to a partner in defense. Serena, a long ball forward from Serena, and it is Senegal defending. Nyasi against Second. A throw in for Cameroon in Senegal's half of the pitch. And another crossing clearance from the Senegalese defense. The referee says a boat was robust in her intervention. and it will be a free kick for Senegal, a yellow card for Ebot. The second yellow card of the game, the first yellow card went to Monique Sadio of Senegal. And the referee calls for a cooling break. And the cooling break is also an opportunity for the coaching staff to give more instructions to the players. Back into the field of action as our Balde will go long with this free kick for Cameroon or for Senegal. Header by Mariama Fati, but the referee says it's handball, and Cameroon will need to execute that free kick again. Ten minutes left in this game for both sides to score, or we go straight to penalties as Cameroon attacks again. Mimbama, she beats one man or one woman. Mimbama again, a crossing for Mimbama. Interception there from the defense. Mimbama picks it up again for Cameroon. Mboa Dikale, a cross from Mboa Dikale. The Senegalese defense is vigilant. Substitution for Senegal. Shirt number 11 comes in. That is Salimata Kande. And she will replace jersey number 6, Monique Sadio. Kande for Sadio. Another offensive change for Cameroon, for Senegal, but it is Cameroon attacking as she loses out in midfield. Francie clears the Hazon. A long ball. Goalkeeper Balde takes her time. She gives a short one to Mbalo. A long one from Mbalo forward. It's a throw in for Senegal. A quick throw in for Cameroon. Mimbama as Mboa Dikale. Mboa Dikale picked up the ball for Cameroon, but there was an interception. Mimbama is still on the green turf. And she requires medical attention. She gingerly gets up. 2 substitutions already for Senegal, while Coach Mike for Cameroon still to get her first. And the ball comes in, and another shot from Esianamba. Another chance for Cameroon to score. Unfortunately, the ball did not find the back of the net, and it is Awabalde with a goal kick. Sekem wins the header. Mimbama picks it up for Cameroon. She plays back to Sekem. Sekem still in control. Sekem has one lady to beat. The long ball from Francie. And a boat with the ball in midfield. And in these final minutes, the fans here at the Amadou Ahidjo Stadium are beginning to get nervous as Cameroon attempts another attack through Sekem, but she loses out. As Nyasi picks it up for Senegal, and it is a free kick for the Senegalese. Six minutes until the end of the game. A long one, header there by Serena as Fati picks it up for Senegal, and the ball won there by Francie, and it is an offside situation against Senegal. Francie, a Kodek with the long ball forward, header as Senegal wins it. A boat with a clearance for Cameroon. Clearance by Bedian, and it is Cameroon moving forward to Reina. Reina still in control for Cameroon. She wins the first offense. Decisions not going in Cameroon's favor. And it is still the Lionesses attacking. Mimbama moves forward, but the referee says it is a free kick for Senegal. Coach Mike Ndumu prepares her first substitution of the game. And it will be Bernadette Merveille Oyike. Beautiful defending by the Lionesses. First substitution for Cameroon. It will be Bernadette Merveille Oyike. Still waiting for the referees indication for Cameroon's substitution. It is Elizabeth Teresa Sekem, just number 7, who moves out for Bernadette Merveille Oyi to come in. An offensive substitution for Cameroon as Cameroon attacks now, and it is Reina who chases the ball, but it rolls out of action. It will be a goal kick for Cameroon or for Senegal. A goal kick for Senegal as Senegal prepares another substitution. But before the substitution, it will be a throw-in for the Senegalese. Aissata with the ball forward. One there by Reina, but Aissata gives another long ball forward. And the ball goes out of action. It will be a throw-in for Cameroon. Goalkeeper Awabalde lies on the green turf again and requires medical attention once more. The final minute of action. We are waiting to see how many minutes would be added. Wow. Anna Maridiata, the second goalkeeper for Senegal, goes for additional time, 7 minutes. 7 minutes for both sides to concretize action and book the ticket to the third round of qualifiers. 7 minutes for Cameroon's attack to concretize via options. Awabalde, it's a shoulder injury, while the referee says she's taking note of the time. Balde stretching her right shoulder. A throw in for Cameroon, and Senegal picks it up. A boat against Dernier, clearance from a boat. Another clearance for Cameroon by Gertrude Merveille, and it is a throw in for Cameroon. Substitution for Senegal. The final substitution, and it is Mama Bintafal, who comes in for Diarra Dene. Jersey number 9 for jersey number 20. Coach Dumu Mike of Cameroon is preparing her next substitution. A boat with the throw-in for Cameroon. The ball forward. A boat controls once again. A long one from a boat. And the ball goes. And it will be a goal kick for Cameroon. For Senegal. Substitution for Cameroon. It is jersey number 8. Ange Noël Madola, who comes in and should replace jersey number 13. Mboa Dikale. Dikale gets an ovation from the crowd here in Yaoundé. Dikale had a good game. A boat with the throw-in for Cameroon. Interception there from the Senegalese defense. Captain Fati. A throw-in for Senegal. Aissata Diallo. The ball forward. And Fati for Senegal. A boat received. Throw in for Senegal. Another throw in for Senegal. Two minutes left in this game. Aissata Diallo with a throw in to her captain Mariama Fati. Fati still in control. A crossing from Fati. Interception from a boat. Mimbama attacks Fati in midfield. Plays with a goalkeeper Balde. Interception there. Mimbama picks it up for Cameroon. She was trying something audacious, but unfortunately it did not work out for her. Free kick for Senegal. Benejap. And it's all over here in Yaoundé. The referee who stops the game 2 minutes before the end of time added on here. The fourth official indicated 7 minutes, but the referee stopped the game. At the 50th minute, much to the dismay of Cameroon's coaching staff. A goalless tie so far. The referee calls for both captains. Ekodek for Cameroon and Fati for Senegal. We are going straight to penalties. Penalties. To determine the winner of this game between Cameroon and Senegal. After 180 minutes of action, goalless action, we're going straight to penalties. Nervous moments for the fans of the under-17 Indomitable Lionesses. Fans of Cameroonian football, fans of football, the moment for either Fala Bolda of Cameroon or Awa Balde of Senegal to be the heroine. Both goalkeepers receiving instructions from the referee. The first penalty of the game goes to Senegal, and that is Mbene Diop, who walks forward. Shot number 8 for Senegal. Mbene Diop walks forward to execute the first spot kick in this shootout. It is Diop against Bolda. Bolda's moment as the entire nation of Cameroon holds its breath for this spot kick. Bolda against Diop. The blast of the whistle from the referee, Diop. Assessing her options, she walks up. Diop! Straight down the middle. It was a close one. Goalkeeper Bolda went the wrong way, struggling to save with her feet. And it is Senegal with the advantage. Mimbama, shed number 9 for Cameroon with the first spot kick for the under-17 indomitable Lionesses. Mimbama, she walks up onto the crossbar. Goalkeeper Balde was beaten, but the ball goes straight to the upright. It is 1 for Senegal, 0 for Cameroon. Mimbama missed it there. It is Senegalese defender Ndiaye Habib Barrow. Barrow moves up for Senegal's second spot kick in this shootout. Boulder against Barrow. Barrow, beautiful save there by Boulder. She went to her right and she was right to go to the right side of goal. And Boulder stops that one. Beautiful stop there. As Boulder says no to Barrow. Next spot kick for Cameroon is already crucial. And it is Josie Reina who walks up. Just number 10, Reina. And she scores. That was calm from Reina. So calm. Down on the right. It is 1 for Cameroon and 1 for Senegal. As substitute Diallo walks up to execute the next spot kick for the Senegalese. Diallo against Boulder wins this battle. Boulder concentrates as Diallo moves forward. And Diallo scores for Senegal. It is 2 for Senegal and 1 for Cameroon, but Cameroon has played just 2 penalties. And it is another substitute who comes up to take this spot kick. Bernadette Merveille-Oyi. Merveille kicks the ball and scores. Merveille levels for Cameroon. Two for Cameroon, 2 for Senegal in this nail-biting exercise penalties. Shot number 4 for Senegal, Mbalodiaye, who had A beautiful game overall in defense for the Senegalese. Mbalodia places the ball on the spot. Mbalo against Boulder. Boulder concentrates once more. Another moment for her to shine, but Mbalo says, for now, it is advantage Senegal. Next penalty for Cameroon to equalize overall, and it is Wendy Serena Magi. Magi against Balde. Magi. Balde went the right way, but it wasn't a right call for her. The final decision was for Magi. Captain Mariama Fati walks up to execute the next spot kick for Senegal. Mariama Fati against Fala Bolda. In this, it is Senegal's fifth spot kick. Fati against Boulder. The fans are wait. Fati. And she scores for Senegal. Advantage Senegal 4-3. But right now it is Captain Francis Judith Alexandra Ekodek who hit the crossbar the first 20 minutes of action here. She walks up against Hawa Balde. Francie Alexandra against Hawa Balde. Francie, she scores and takes the penalty shootout into a sudden death situation. Right now, the first team to take the advantage in this spot kick wins it. It is substitute, just number 9, Mama Binta Fall against Boulder. Fall takes long strides behind. Fall moves forward and she scores. Fall gives Senegal the advantage. And it is Ange Noël Madola for Cameroon. She scores to keep Cameroon in the game. Oh, and she misses. Senegal qualifies via penalties. 5 goals to 4. And after participating in the Under-17 World Cup last year, Cameroon crashes out in the second round qualifiers.